We are in a full moon cycle, and as a result of that, the light of the moon, as well as the light of the sun, is symbolizing our own inner light. The light of the sun, of course, symbolizes that every day, and the light of the moon symbolizes how we fluctuate in our own lightedness, how we fluctuate and wax and wane, and how much of the goodness and the full range of pure being that is available to all of us and is innate within us all, that we fluctuate with that. So we smile and look to the sky for the reminders of our own transcendence. We look to these transcendent lights in the sky, these luminous presences in the sky, in order to remind us of the light that is within ourselves. We smile again. In many ways, we are childlike, innocent. We so easily forget. We are learning. We smile again. And in this image is the smile of Buddha nature. We could say that that is the smile of pure spirit, the smile of our monadic self, the smile of the soul on its own plane. It is the smile of pure understanding, of absolute patience, a timelessness beyond conception. And that is inside us, that is us. And so the light of the sun every day seems to rise on the horizon, but of course the sun is not moving, except it is moving through space, of course, but it is we, the earth, that are moving around the sun. The sun is constant, it is we that are changing. And so similarly so, our inner presence, our inner light, our inner radiance, our inner peace, it is constant. It is we in our personal natures, we in the vicissitudes of life, in our desire nature, our clinging, our graspings, our avoidances, that we are the ones that are changing. We smile again. Take a long, slow, deep breath. Stretch our back, stretch our body so that our breath, our lungs, our heart have room. We settle into the composure of inner being, eternal, present, now. Breathing in and breathing out. The sun, though constant, appears and then disappears. It disappears behind clouds. It disappears at night. But it is constant. And so once again, whether it is the fluctuations of the moon or it is the comings and goings of the sun, that which is transcendent, immutable, unconquerable, and absolutely permanent He is at the same time appearing to be impermanent, appearing to be conquered by clouds or nighttime. Its transcendence seems to be able to be compromised in various situations and circumstances. But these appearances are not truth. And so similarly so for us, the appearances of ourself, the appearance of our personality, its fluidity through the day, its changeability through the day. And that sometimes we even let that lighted self that we are, the luminescent qualities of our hearts and clarity of mind, we let them get clouded, obscured by impatience, frustration, doubt, by separatism, by bigotry. We let that higher, beautiful nature that is our nature get clouded. Let us hold that truth for a moment. Hold that reality check with oneself for a moment of self-honesty. Let us boldly face ourselves. Let us be fearless in self-honesty. Let us not run away. The true enemies are within, of course. The true enemies are our mental disturbances. The true enemies are our sense of separateness. The enemies that defeat us throughout the day, however many times they do, are our desire nature, our self-orientation, our self-importance, or our sense of judgment of others, judgment of ourselves. These are our enemies because they defeat us. We fight them constantly. And so to stand within oneself in this light of meditation, in this light of the full moon cycle of Leo, to stand boldly, fully, and roar like a lion back in the face of ourself. The lion's roar of truth. This is fearlessness. And in this fearlessness, then that honesty will take root, and transformation will finally, truthfully, lastingly be possible. So let us once again, in the light of the sun of the Leo cycle, in the light of the heart of awakeness and enlightenment. Let us stand firm. And let us hold ourselves accountable for its own light. Let us hold ourselves accountable for our light and for the shadow that we often choose. And then let us breathe of the heart and see how quickly the heart clears our mind and emotions. It's like the rising sun in the morning. And feel the brightness of your being. It really isn't possessed as in your being, my being, but we have to use words. And then breathe fully, long and slow and deep, and lift the chest and feel that lion stance, big chested, not roaring, but just standing in full stature of one's own being. And with that lion stance, survey your own life and feel there is nothing that needs to conquer us. Nothing that can truly conquer pure being. Conquer this light. The clouds do not conquer the sun, nor does the seeming night. Nothing conquers the sun. And in truth, nothing can conquer this holding of oneself in one's authenticity, one's full stature of being. And so let us assume Godasana and feel the attitude, the position, the posture, the wholeness of that, inside and out. And let us breathe that boldly, breathing in and breathing out. Our highest nature, pure and pure being, needs never move, and yet at the same time it can meet the needs of a countless needs, all at the same time. Like the sun illumines everything. It sends forth trillions of rays, so many that we don't see single rays. We don't see the emanations one at a time. We simply perceive light. And so now, in this bold stance of pure being, in this wholeness of the heart and its power, radiate out. Fill your life, fill your thoughts, pour through every feeling that you've ever had. Pour through it all with tremendous light. And now, once again, let the lion's roar go out, but not as sound. Let it go out as the stance of compassion, unconquerable, and ready and capable of meeting every single moment, every single person, every single being with exactly what they need, just as the sun. The sun sends out all of its energy, all of its rays, all of its light. Its X-rays, its cosmic rays, its gamma rays, its infrared, ultraviolet, all kinds of energy. And the plants use it the way the plants do. And the animals use it the way they do. And the magnetic ley lines of the world use it the way they do. Human beings use it in the wide variety of ways that we do. And the sun isn't thinking, oh, I will do this for the plants and I will do that for the oceans of the world. No, the sun is just radiating. And we can too. In this bold, uncompromising and unconquerable stance of the lion heart of our Buddha nature, of our highest nature. Let the lion's roar go out, not in sound, but in the pure emanations of being, breathing in and breathing out. Now imagine the whole world, every single person, and all beings, but start with every person, and even start with the people that you know. Everyone living from this pure being, everyone being this brave, this bold, everyone willing to conquer the enemies within and to stand firm as the light of the world, which is exactly what the Christ, the great world teacher, said. You are the light of the world. Let us then, in this full moon cycle, practice constancy, the constancy of light and a lighted heart, the constancy of an illumined mind, the constancy of kind-heartedness, patience, altruism, ceaselessly give, and flawlessly so. Let us leave aside the fluctuations of a personally oriented life. Let us be bold, let us be brave, and let us realize that the heroes of the world are always the ones who give, that they have engaged a bravery of the heart, and we esteem them, lift them up, look at them as idols, as people to emulate. We have that capacity, all of us. We have the sun inside us. And so again, the Christ said, you are the light of the world. We smile as we complete. And in this full moon cycle, let us realize the capacity that is each and every one's. Truly, to be bold, to be brave, to be constant. We have the capacity of light. Love you all. Be the light of the world that you can be, and change the world as a result. And this full moon cycle, use it. Use it well. Use it well for constancy, bravery, open-heartedness, and if only for the light and the cycle of 5 days of a full moon cycle, of which there are 3 left. We're in the 3rd, so all today, all the next day, all the day after. Practice it flawlessly, ceaselessly, constantly. And then practice makes perfect. And it becomes effortless and easy to be the light that we are. Love you all. Create a world through you creating your day.